What's good, Slimes? Ace Fragrance back with a very quick fragrance related video. I just gathered a couple of the fragrances I have around me. Let me include these two as well because, like I said, they are around me. I'm just going to do a very quick video of will I repurchase these fragrances. I'm not going to go too into it, just that if I can see myself rebuying it once it's empty. And it will give you an idea of what I think is, worthy of getting rebought again. There's going to be no order to this. Yeah, we'll just start with left to right. Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger, the original. Absolutely, I think this is a classic. Very, as long as it's £30 for 100 ml or less, absolutely. Then we have Moonlight City by Perfume Parlor, a clone of Midnight in Paris. I think does a very good job, and it does scratch that itch. Would I rebuy this? No, just because there's so many fragrances now that have taken that DNA and amplified it. I've got like two other fragrances in my collection. One's a Prada, two of them are Prada, and one of them is another Van Cleef & Arpels Ampré Imperial, which I think kind of makes this DNA a bit better. So once this is done, I won't be rebuying it, but I don't think I'll ever finish this anytime soon. Then we have Jan Sport. No, I would not rebuy this at all. It's nice. I think if you can get this from like Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, like that region, for like 15 quid, then maybe. But I paid about 30 to 35 pounds and I don't think it's worth it. I can't remember if I've done a review of this, but look at this garbage like lid. You can like see the glue. Here's what it smells decent though, but I wouldn't rebuy it. It smells better than decent. Then we have Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. No, not really. It's supposed to be like a skin clean scent. I do like it, but I get 3 hours of this, and I'm not going nose blind or anything. This does just not go well on my skin. I've tried it on tester strips, my skin. I've actually asked people, and usually after like the 3-4 hour mark, they can't smell it. Juliet Has a Gun. I think it's a niche house. Yeah, it is a niche house. I like some of their offerings, like Pear Ink, which I think is worth it. This I don't think is worth it. It smells nice and clean, but you can get Isoe Super from like eBay, and it will do the job a bit better. We'll just leave that here. I don't know what this is. This is God knows what this is. It's a clone of EDP Myself. EDP Myself by Yves Saint Laurent. No, I think this just is. It is similar to EDP, but I just don't like that DNA to begin with. I think it's okay. I think it's played out. And I actually tried to sell this twice, and both sellers just flaked on me. So now I just use it as a gym scent. So, yeah. Would I rebuy that? No, absolutely not. We have Royal Vanilla by Mancera. I used to really like this scent a lot. I've used it quite a bit. I remember I wore it exclusively for like 2 weeks at one point. I wouldn't rebuy it. No, it's a bit... I used to think this was a very elegant vanilla. And I still do, but it's just that basic Mancera vanilla with roses. It smells nice, but no, I would definitely not repurchase it. Givenchy. This one is Society. I like this a bit. I think there's so many versions of this that will probably tick the box for me once this is finished. I don't think I'll rebuy it. I think Society Extreme apparently has like a coffee note, which I can like. I'm imagining what I think it would smell like. I haven't smelled it in comparison to this, and I can already tell I'd like that one much better. But this isn't a bad scent. It's just I don't really. I've worn it to work quite a bit, and I've worn it on like one evening and one date. It did its job. But no, I don't think I'd rebuy it once it's done. Then we have Terre de Hermes. You know what? Do I have it on me? I do. And I dropped it. Rest in peace. You know what? I wouldn't repurchase this actually. No, I don't think it's worth it. All of the ones I'm saying I don't think it's worth it, I'm just looking at like my bank account being emptied for nothing. No, it's a nice scent. I prefer the I sold my all fresh version of this. You know, I don't know. It's a very nice citrus masculine. But I've got something in my collection. I can't remember what at the top of my head that does this better. You know what? Creed Viking cologne. Yeah, because I've got that, I wouldn't repurchase this. And the longevity and projection pretty much the same. You know, no, I would. I can see myself using this. Nah, you see, it's a hit or miss with me. You know, since I'm struggling so much, I'll just say no. Versace Oud Noir. This isn't the cap. I know it's my Versace Denim Blue. Would I repurchase this? You know what I would? It's a very watery oud. Very fresh, very clean. You know, I actually would. I actually have a backup bottle of this, so yes, absolutely yes. Then we have African Leather by Memo Paris. I can't remember why I bought. I think this is like one of the most hyped Memo fragrances for a while. You know, it's very unique smelling, like leather, some citrus, and cardamom. I can see this being unisex. I think it is marked as unisex. I haven't worn this a whole lot, but it's very addictive smelling. When I repurchased this though, you know what? I forgot about it for so long in my collection. So I'm gonna have to answer no. Like, unless I would just wear this out a bit more. As of right now, the answer to African Leather is a no. What about Tom Ford Metallic? The answer to this is no, because it's discontinued. I ain't paying the ridiculous prices. It's a nice scent. It's like a metal spoon full of sugar. Like a cold spoon dipped into like a sugar pile. That's how I think of this. It smells nice though. Very strange. Not strange, but it's very unique. I could easily see this being one of Tom Ford's like private lines. Mont Blanc Explorer. Once this is done, I don't think I would repurchase this, but I would definitely continue to wear it to work if I got it gifted to me. I think I'm kind of done with the Aventus kind of DNA. I think I've smelled that so much, especially since I started my fragrance journey about 14 years ago, more than that. And it was like, the amount of like clones you would smell of this, the amount of Aventus samples I've smelled of this. I actually own a Aventus cologne, I just don't wear it. It's over there, I can see it. I don't know why I didn't bring it out. But because of all of that, I wouldn't rebuy this. Like, I've got Afnan Supremacy Collector's Edition somewhere, and I don't wear that because it's all the same to me. But since the public don't know about it, it's still a banger in their perspective and their eyes, which I can't hate on. To Me Kinetic, would I repurchase this? You know what I would? If I had to like limit my work fragrances to like 5, this would probably be on the bottom end, or an honourable mention, you know, that's how I get out the top 5. No, it's a good scent. I just wish it lasted a bit longer. Yeah, so those are the ones I would repurchase or not. The reason I did this video, because it's kind of giving me an idea of what I want to keep in my collection. Like Royal Vanilla, I like it. I'm not going to wear it anymore. You know, I've had my time with it. Yeah, it's not for me anymore. Yeah, majorities just aren't for me anymore, which is great, because I can sell them, use the money to get a fragrance I actually want, or use it and then, you know, build up another hobby. That's it for you guys. It was just a quick video to see at the top of my head. There's no plan on this video. It was just to see how I convince myself if I want a fragrance in my collection or not. Just based off quite quick smells. That's pretty much it for me. Like, comment, subscribe. Share the video to like someone, I guess. If you want to see any more videos, let me know down below. To that one person that asked me to do a video of that TikTok fragrance, I will do that shortly. Take care, guys. Bye.